stop rereading. Seriously, put the highlighter down. Most students spend hours rereading textbooks or notes thinking it's effective. But here's the truth. Rereading creates an illusion of mastery, not actual mastery. Your brain feels familiar with the material and you feel smart. But the moment you need to recall it later, it vanishes. That's why today, I want to share 5 proven learning strategies from the book Make It Stick. These strategies are backed by research, used by top-performing students, and most importantly, they work. They're not trendy hacks or shortcuts. They're uncomfortable, but effective. Let's start by understanding why most studying fails. Most students follow the same study routine. Reread notes, highlight passages, cram the night before an exam. It feels productive in the moment. You close your notebook thinking, I've got this. But when the test arrives, the information slips away. Make It Stick explains why. Ease creates an illusion of learning. Difficulty creates durable memory. In other words, the more your brain struggles to retrieve or connect information, the stronger the learning. This brings us to the first and arguably most important strategy, retrieval practice. Retrieval practice is simple but powerful. It means actively trying to recall information from memory rather than passively reviewing it. Close your book and ask yourself, what are the main steps of photosynthesis? Or why does this historical event matter? Studies show that students who regularly test themselves remember significantly more than those who only reread, even though it feels harder and less satisfying. So how do you apply this in daily study? Start with flashcards, practice questions, or simply explaining the concept aloud to yourself. Pretend you're teaching someone else. Every time you retrieve information, you make it stick. Remember, reading once is not enough. The second strategy is spaced practice. Spaced practice is about timing. Most students cram, thinking marathon sessions are effective. In reality, cramming might help short-term recall, but it's terrible for long-term memory. Spaced practice involves breaking study into multiple sessions over days or weeks. For example, instead of studying 4 hours in one day, study 1 hour today, 1 hour 2 days later, 1 hour next week, and 1 hour after that. Each return forces your brain to recall information, strengthening neural pathways. The third strategy is interleaving, and it's a bit counterintuitive. Most students stick to blocked practice, one subject, one topic at a time. Interleaving flips this approach. It involves mixing different topics or subjects within a single study session. Instead of doing all algebra problems first, then geometry, then physics, you rotate. One algebra problem, one geometry problem, one physics problem, and so on. Why does this work? It forces your brain to constantly identify differences and similarities, building pattern recognition and problem-solving skills. It feels harder, yes, your brain resists, and that's why it's effective. The fourth strategy is concrete examples. Abstract concepts are hard to remember, but when you tie ideas to real-world experiences, your brain forms vivid connections. The book emphasizes this repeatedly. Link theory to experience. The fifth and final strategy is elaboration. Elaboration means explaining ideas in your own words and connecting them to what you already know. It's not mere repetition, it's active synthesis. After learning Newton's laws, don't just write them down. Ask yourself, if I push this cart, what happens? Which forces are acting? By explaining the concept, you link theory to understanding. You can elaborate by teaching someone else, a friend, sibling, or even your pet. Now imagine combining these same strategies into a single study routine. Start each session with retrieval. Quiz yourself on previous material. Mix in interleaving by rotating subjects. Add concrete examples for each concept. Elaborate by explaining or teaching the material aloud. Space your sessions over days and weeks. This combination is powerful. It transforms study from rote memorization to deep, durable learning. If you found this helpful, like this video, subscribe for more proven study strategies, and comment below which of the 5 strategies you're going to try first.